Para que no sé qué carajo pasa con el evento acá. Pará. Ahí estamos en vivo, estamos en vivo.
That I think that the fans in Phoenix appreciated the effort of Kyrone Davis. He came in, booed by the crowd, and then he left after the effort that he put up, and he was cheered because the black fans appreciated it, the kind of effort and the kind of fighter that Kyrone Davis is. So he certainly got the appreciation and went over the fans here in Phoenix, a wonderful crowd. I'll turn it over to the media for questions. We have men in the back. Can we have a microphone by chance for the media? We can go ahead and get a question.
Well, I get what
Go ahead.
Sir, what is the some of the things that David did that you were surprised?
I don't think I was surprised with anything in particular. I knew that he was quick. He knew how to cut off the ring. I knew that he was a volume puncher. So nothing really surprised me. I just couldn't do things that I wanted to do. Maybe if I had a longer, I've been able to give a little bit more. But honestly, when I was in there with, I knew I was in there with. I wasn't surprised with it.
What did he say to you?
Oh no, he just said, "Man, you're a warrior, good fight, man. You ain't work." You know.
Me avisas cuando.
I appreciate it. The you know, we just embrace each other and we show each other respect. You know, I think that I earned respect.
Jake?
First of all, you earned the respect, like you just said, from everybody in the fans here. I want to go back and talk about David Benavidez. At this performance that he's had this 4 year in the past year, do you think he could be a potential threat to Canelo or even Jamal Charlo?
It's not something that I'm not a match for player. What he does with his career, is what he does with his career. I wish him the best, but I'm not going to win. I don't want to talk about nobody's name. I'll be back.
You have questions? We have the microphone being passed around, so will you go ahead and ask a question? Wait for the microphone to get to you, and then we will go ahead and move forward.
This is for Brendan. In between one of the rounds, it was reported on social media that the referee came over here. This is a close fight. Number one, have you ever had a referee come and say that to you, and did you find it to be inappropriate?
Didn't say that. I did think it was weird. You know, I don't want to get any criticizing and stuff, but I thought that was weird. You know, it was almost like, you know, telling me to let him go out and back. I didn't understand it. Like, it's not the referee's job to tell him what the score is.
No, I think where he was going, because he said something about going low.
Okay.
So he might have said that he was trying to say, like he wasn't trying to take any points away. So he was trying to say, like, you know, don't make me get interfered with.
Okay. Maybe that's what it was. I did hear him say this is a good fight, but I didn't know what caused him to say that. So I didn't pay attention to that. I didn't care about what he thought the score was or anything like that. But I did hear him say that. I just, you know, in the middle of the chaos and everything like that, you can't worry about somebody else's opinion, because it's not about if the fight is close or not. It's about if he's taking the wrong type of punishment. His body language, his head is snapping a certain kind of way. He couldn't see out of his eyes. So that's more important than how close the fight is.
What do you guys think behind you?
This question is for both of you guys. You know, Kyrone, you said that you're disappointed that you couldn't go for on the fight, but your coach said that he was looking out for you. So what was that conversation that happened on the locker room, just how fight went out for you guys?
My coach loves me, so when he stopped the fight, I knew what it was. He kept trying to, like, you know, reassure me, like, hey, I was going to see you, I was going to see you, I was going to see you. And I looked in his face, you know, I'm mad, it's going to be mad at myself. So, because I wanted to pull it out, but this guy, he comes to him early in the morning. He's there a lot of times before me. He plans to work out. He spends his own money. He for a long time. He didn't make no money training I was making $1,000 to fight, $5,000 to fight. It was a small percentage that he was making money. My sister, my dad, my mom, everybody put so much into me. Look, I don't have no type of feeling when it goes to the people that I have in my corner. That's his job. That's what I pay him to do. I pay him to protect me because I can't protect myself. I tell you that right now. I would have went out, out. You know, what I mean, I wasn't going in there to quit. So, you know, he wants to see me continue my career, but he did what was best. You know, it might not. When I thought should have been done, he knows what's best. He's still my friend. He's coaching me for the rest of my fight. It's not no. I need to switch trainer, so I'm mad at him. I understand the love that he has for me.
Sure. Kind of an incredible effort, courage to like that. You know, Benavidez is known as a big puncher. He hits you with good combinations, but he never dropped you, never hurt you too bad. How much of a puncher is he? How much of that was just you have a granite chin, and how much is it doesn't punch as hard or does punch as hard as people? What would you say about it?
Let's take something a little bit. That's why I stopped the fight, because I know we got a range chin. So you could take a punch like that, and you know, he was going down one time in his career, and it was more like tangled up man, because of the southpaw. I've been training him since he was 18. I've had him in the gym with guys like Triple G, big punchers, and his chin is always tangled up. He's like built for that. And when you got a guy like that, you don't go down. That's how you see somebody get hurt in boxing. That's the number one reason why. Because I think Benavidez can punch, but he's not like a one punch knockout artist. He's more like a heavy-handed volume guy that goes a lot of punches, and that's the kind of guy that can hurt you round after round after round. It's actually better to get hit one time and go to sleep early than somebody to beat on you round after round. I know he wasn't quick. I know he could take punches, and that is the reason why. Like, he gets hard, but he doesn't hit nothing I've never felt before, and that's how you can get hurt because of the volume and punch after punch. That's why.
And Kyrone, before we let you go, I think you went ahead and stated that you're thinking about moving down to 160. Is that still in your mind, or was that just initial thoughts?
I moved up to take the opportunity in this game. You gotta take a risk. So they called me and they said, you know, Anthony Durrell, disappointed pulled out. We need somebody to fill in. I came up and said, hey, look, at 8 pounds. You know, coach talked about it. I moved up. Then they called me short notice. They needed somebody on the main event on Fox Sports 1 to cover the card. They gave me 13 days. I went out and got a unanimous.
You fought Martez McGregor in September.
Then they called me. Somebody popped up negative. I said, whatever. I don't know what it is. I don't put nothing. But they called me with 16 days to get ready for David Benavidez supposed to be this monster. I don't turn nobody down. I said this is a great opportunity. I said these are great opportunities. So I kept coming in. I will be going back down to my actual weight class. You know, I look for a problem.
He never really moved up. That's just the buffer. This is a 160 pound.
Mm-hmm.
Fight before the Durrell fight was different, and we just got all like we just like because of certain way obviously like money or whatever. And he never like said, I'm going to be a 68 pounder. This is just all the way. So people keep saying like he just taking an opportunity. So we were trying to fight Derenchenko at 160. So we said, all right.
I always say I understand how you feel, Kyrone. But Redman has been known to give his prognostications on the sport. Just what you saw tonight, man. How does David first come? Does he have the best shot of anybody in this division?
You know what? It's kind of hard to tell until two guys line up in front of each other. I think David is a talented young fighter. And
You know, he has a chance to beat anybody. You know, sometimes when you show up, with fight, you raise the level of the game and pull things off. So I don't want to make a prediction on who won the thing, David, but I do think that David has enough talent and ability to be in the ring with Canelo. He's a very, very talented player. I've been looking at him for a long time. I'm not going to say beat him, but that's a tall order. You know, Canelo, all-time great fighter, so there's levels to the game. They got to fight and see.
Yeah, like a Casaca Boxing Club from Argentina. First of all, congrats. You gave a hell of a show. You mesmerized people from Argentina. Are we going to see you back in the ring?
100%.
When?
Well, let's see. We enjoy the holidays. We'll get right back in the gym. We'll work hard. I'll make some music because I haven't started.
Good.
We'll make some music. Enjoy my family. And then we're going to come back as soon as my coach can. And that team, everybody comes in and say, hey, this is a good opportunity. We won't take from that. I'm not really thinking about, the first thing I want to do is every time I see out the ring, like, what's next? What's next? I'm about to go to sleep.
All right.
Thanks a lot. Good luck. Aquí terminamos con Kyrone Davis. Va a seguir, no sé, ahorita van a anunciar qué boxeador sigue.
David Benavidez, but what a night of action here in Phoenix. This is a wonderful fight town, a passionate fight town, and I certainly want to come back. I think Premier Boxing Champions wants to come back as well. It's great to be here in the hometown of Michael Carbajal, and the fans came out, certainly supported the hometown fighters, Jose Benavidez Jr. with a majority draw in his fight, and then David Benavidez with a 7th round stoppage over Kyrone Davis that you just heard from. And what a run it has been for Premier Boxing Champions. This is our 3rd show in 3 straight weeks. We started off this run with PBC on Showtime with Rad Zabutayev's win over Jamal James back on October 30th, the night before Halloween at the Mandalay Bay. Last week, Canelo Alvarez unified the super middleweight division with his victory in the 11th round TKO win over Caleb Plant to become the first unified super middleweight champion of the world at 168. And then tonight, here in Phoenix, with David Benavidez's 7th round TKO victory over Kyrone Davis. And then we follow it up in 2 weeks' time with some unification at 122 pounds. Brandon Figueroa in action against Stephen Fulton from Philadelphia, PA. And then PBC continues the run with a very talented Gervonta Davis and Isaac Cruz on December 5 on a Showtime pay-per-view. That undercard is absolutely loaded, by the way. That'll come your way from Staples Center in Los Angeles, a Sunday night pay-per-view, December 5 from Staples Center in Los Angeles on Showtime pay-per-view that is presented by Premier Boxing Champions, promoted by Mayweather Promotions and TGB Promotions. 6 days later, December 11th, it'll be Nonito Donaire and Raymart Gavalio. That'll be from Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California, also known as the War Grounds. That'll be on December 11th. So the run continues for Premier Boxing Champions on Showtime. It has been a very busy fall. And as we head into the winter time, and we have some, where's Martine? Is Martine around here somewhere? The publicist or whatever, is he around here? I think he said we have some special guests. I think we've got Luis Gonzalez in the house from the Arizona Diamondbacks. Round of applause for Luis Gonzalez, the World Series hero. Great to see him in the house. I know he wants to go ahead and go talk with David in a few moments. And Phoenix certainly came out, and we look forward to coming back. I mean, if I had my choice, and I don't make the decision, I'd love to come back here once a year. That's how great of a fight town this is. So we're awaiting David Benavidez. I think we are getting word that he's making his way. I thought it was wonderful to see how Phoenix supported the Benavidez family with the unveiling of the mural with Jose Benavidez Sr.
Che, Franquito.
David Benavidez.
Aquí viene Benavidez.
what really touched me is the
El Team
support
Benavidez.
that the fans have for their local hometown guys. You know, even the undercard, it's just half for the undercards. I go all over the country and we do fights all over, and that isn't necessarily always the case when the fans come out for the undercards, and that's what Phoenix did, and that's why
Ahí
I
está
love coming to
Don
Phoenix.
José Benavidez,
Fight
padre,
colleagues, I bring up the Benavidez family, Jose Benavidez,
y José Jr.
senior ladies.
Y ahí viene Dave
Jose
Benavidez también.
Benavidez Jr. with his majority draw and still undefeated, the two-time super middleweight champion of the world with a 7th-round TKO victory over Kyrone Davis in his homecoming here in Phoenix. The fans came out, they support him, they loved him, they adore him, deservedly so, because offensively, David, I've said this many times, you are a juggernaut offensively. The punches and bunches is unbelievable. Blistering hand speed, your selection of punches, absolutely
Si
mesmerizing.
pudiste ponerlo en
5
vivo,
straight
Franquito.
wins by stoppage, still undefeated from Phoenix, Arizona. El Bandera Roja, David Benavidez, ladies and gentlemen. David, how are you feeling after that victory in front of your hometown?
I feel really good. You know, I feel like I did everything I said I was going to do. I trained really well. Fortunately, this TKO victory is given against Kentucky. You know, because he's a little bit harder.
Che, Franquito.
I'm really looking forward to get up in there. But, you know, Kyrone Davis, you know, he was a warrior. He came and get it all in the ring. And, you know, he's actually getting more in the ring, too. And the fans love to see that. They love to see a good exchange. So I'm just here for the fans. And, yeah, thank you to everybody who came out. Thank you all my friends, my family, everybody came to support me.
Before I turn it over to the media, obviously, were you surprised because you hit Kyrone Davis with everything, literally everything? You switched dances, you were going back and forth, like so you were going to the body, you were going upstairs, you know, just a variety of different punches. You were hitting him clean. Were you surprised that he didn't go down?
Not really. I mean, he had a strong will, but I knew that I don't get tired. I keep going, and I know eventually we can go using it, carrying stuff like. So I mean, I feel like I'd rather be that type of fighter where I can sustain this pressure for 12 rounds and just be that one pressure, that one fighter that has one punch knockout. You know what I mean? So it don't matter with me if I get you now, the first round, the second round, the 7th round, 12th round, 11th round. I'm gonna get you eventually, and I don't let off until I knock you out.
If you were to fight Canelo, I feel like all of Phoenix would make their way to wherever the fight is because, I mean, this area loves you. They came out for both you and your brother and what your father have done. It was absolutely unbelievable to watch and see the love and the support and the passion that the fans here in Phoenix have for all of you.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like they just, the fans in Phoenix, I was supposed to fight in Phoenix before COVID hit, you know, and that's why I feel like they've just been waiting for us to come back. And the fans in Phoenix, I swear, like, I feel like they're the best boxing fans. Not only because I'm from here, but I know this, the energy, you know, so even like to the point of my opponent, they're drowning with booze, you know? And so they have my back 100%. This is really the best place to have boxing.
We definitely want to come back. If you have questions for David Benavidez or Jose Benavidez Jr., by all means, we got the microphone, Rob, so wait your turn, 30, by all means.
David, you talk about that house and everybody around you is not that bad of a question. Giving all of that, was there any factor after fighting in giving all of that?
No, there was no pressure at all. Everybody's been asking me that question all week and for like 2 weeks. I don't feel any pressure no more. I feel like if I wouldn't do my job and work hard in the gym, I wouldn't feel the pressure. But I love boxing. I love training every day. If anything, I'm even more excited. It made me even go out there and throw even more punches because I know it's one of my hometown Phoenix. But there's no pressure at all. No pressure.
David, congratulations on this huge victory. Walk us through it. How was this camp since you had to switch opponents last minute? You know, obviously you saw Kyrone was a tough opponent. So how tough was it, you know, to change the style of going for this fight?
It wasn't tough at all. You know, I feel like you gotta be ready for this type of stuff. I feel like either who's Kentucky would have been out with an injury or whatever, or he's out with steroids. It doesn't matter. You have to be ready for one of those styles. You know, that's really what's about when they say adapting to everything. Because in training camp, we spar 3-4 different types of sparring partners in the same, you know, we put them in rotation. So you have to adapt right there. So, I mean, that's the good thing about, that's how we've been working for a long time. So it didn't really change. You know what I mean? I just had to watch. Kyrone Davis a little bit more film on him. See where he did good, see where he did bad.
Before we get to the next question, I want to acknowledge Samson Lukowicz, promoter David Benavidez. Samson Lukowicz, one of the best minds. Speaking of one of the best minds in all boxing, line previous manager of the year 2021, who did good with you, ladies and gentlemen.
David, Jose, Jr., welcome home. Great performance. Now, David, I remember back in the Iron Boy days, when over here, man, their cruiserweight days, now seeing you here headline. What does it mean to you for you to inspire young Arizona boxing kids, even the up-and-comers? What advice can you give them? How does that make you feel?
Well, I feel like, you know, this is why Phoenix, Arizona loves me so much, because I wasn't anything extraordinary. I wasn't anything spectacular when I was a little kid. The only thing I did was work hard. You know, I was weighing over 250 pounds, 14 years old, and everybody, there was so much boxers here in Phoenix, Arizona that were better than me, but, you know, I put it in my head that I wanted to be the best. You know, good support system with my dad and my brother. You know, they've always supported me, and they've never let me, you know, not reach my potential. So, I mean, if you're a little kid and you don't really have belief in yourself, you're just gonna have to be a little kid. But as long as you know you make a goal for yourself and try to achieve the goal, you work on it every day. It's not a weekly thing. It's a daily. You got to go hard every day, and that's kind of the message I've been trying to get to the kids too. You know, I get a little bit. Kids are a little bit bigger and weight too. That they message me, and I message them back. And I tell them, you know what? I was in the same position. I was in your shoes too. So it's all about you. How much you want to motivate yourself. How much you want to dedicate yourself. How much you want to push yourself.
Congratulations, dude. Thank you. I noticed that, you know, at the end, after the flight, you asked the crowd who you want to see. You can have heard those too.
I hope so. You know, I don't know, but you know, it just felt really good. You know, just getting the crowd involved in it. I haven't fought with a live audience in 2 years, and it's boring, honestly, when there's no audience in there. So now I have the people. You know, I feel like, you know, the people are very excited for anything I do because, you know, every time I come to fight, I make it a war. You know, and they love the way I fight. So if they want to see me fight Canelo, they want to see me fight Charlo, whoever they want to see me fight, they know it's going to be a 100% guaranteed great fight. So I mean, I'm ready for whoever. I'm professional 8 years, or you know, next year is going to be my 9th year professional, almost a decade in boxing. I'm barely 24. So you know, I've been boxing 21 years. You know, so my whole life is, and now it's time to take a big risk because it's I want it. You know, win, lose, or draw, I'm always going to put 100% in. You know, and I'm going to work extremely hard. I feel like I beat the best right now.
Jose, what, you feel the rust?
And I've been out of the ring for 3 years, yeah, and I felt the rust first couple rounds, you know, but I mean, it's okay. It is what it is. I felt like I did enough to win the fight. The guy who kept running, looked like he was on a bicycle. And I give him that, he could take a shot. I mean, he didn't want to, you know, he was awkward. He was an awkward fighter, but I mean, he came here to fight. Everyone has a different style. It was okay. I mean, I don't think the judges scored the fight how it was supposed to be scored, but I mean, draw is a draw, it's not a loss, you know. When I go back home, keep training, and make sure I don't get in trouble. Make sure I stop again.
What about the extra weight?
You know, I lost, I was at 240. I went up to 240 pounds. I lost pounds. So not only that, I went down and lost weight. I felt strong. It's just, I mean, like I said, I haven't been in the ring for 3 years, so my ring was gone to me a little bit, but I mean, it's okay. I mean, I got this one down. Now let's just keep going from here on out. And I just want to say I'm happy. I really did a tremendous job. You know, we have a tremendous team. We work hard together to motivate them, motivate them to work on your side. This ball we have is unbreakable. And the sky's the limit now. I'm glad I'm ready for this fight. Next fight will be a total different fight. And I'm just glad I got this fight in. And I'm gonna keep training. No more long layoffs.
You know, the one thing that people never before,
I honestly was trying to take this guy out. You know, I should have used my damn more with how I did before. But I mean, it's good. You know, it's good and learn from it. Learn from my feel more. You now I have to use my jab like I did before, because I know when it's hunting, I didn't want to fight, get running, so now I have to learn how to use my jab like I did before, and then take those shots, and I just try to take it out with counter shots. But I mean, I want to thank you. I want to thank him. I want to thank him and Mr. Kudos for giving me the opportunity to fight in the sport. It's amazing crowd. I love Arizona. I love all the fans. Just motivate me. How my brother said, and we say they sit on last name and they hype us up, and the other guy can do them down. Which it's something crazy. It just feels amazing being back in the ring again for so long. After so long, especially next to my brother, it motivates me, and then I want to see that Canelo fight my brother. Let's hope that something happens. But from here on out, there's no more long layoffs, back to the gym, and start winning these fights.
For each of you, you're I know you're in Seattle, but you're to become your home at least for fighting a couple times a year here.
I mean, we have to live up to the promoter, but it'll be amazing. I love this crowd, and the good thing about us is everywhere we go, we have a good crowd. People love us, Texas, California, Vegas, everywhere we go. We just love the boxing fans in general. We have a good supporting and good following. And just want to thank all the fans who've been out there to support us. That means a lot to us. That motivates a lot more. I know what motivates me, my brother, my dad, and just seeing people out there that just makes my day, And it just makes me, I tell you, like my brother says, from a little kid right to us, anything is possible. Like, the only can stop you yourself. I'm not supposed to be boxing. It's not only boxing. I'm going to box for 10 years to walk. It hasn't even been 6 years. I fought two big fights. I fought a big fight. Took a layoff. I fought again. And I mean, the sky's the limit from here. As long as you have a strong mind, we all fall. In life, God has plans for us. Everything happens for a reason. That's why I give it up. Keep learning. Keep warrior.
But also too, at least the cool was Samson Lucas and Steven up at the helm. They could make the rest of the 5-0 weeks of great.
David, aquí viendo el resultado que miramos de tu hermano, esto no ganó la victoria, pero te motivó a ti a desafiarlo, a ponerte a la vez también a responder la pregunta. ¿Tú quieres al Canelo en la siguiente pelea o cómo es tu próximo rival? ¿Quieres al Canelo?
Pues yo a veces lo digo con mi rival también. Yo estaba en duro y que sabía que sabía que le iba a noquear. Pero yo creo que la pelea que se puede ser como Miles. Vamos a seguir entrenando duro y a ver qué pasa. Well, the question was whether, two questions. The first one was whether Steve was fight motivated you to do what you did in your main event. And the second one was, if I'm not mistaken, if you feel ready for Canelo, correct?
If he wants Canelo.
If he wants Canelo, okay, yeah. So David answered the first question that, he was going after a knockout all the way, that he felt comfortable throughout the fight, and that he was glad that he was able to achieve the win the way that he did. And then as far as Canelo, he's going to be ready for whatever. May, September, he's going to train hard and be ready for whatever comes his way next year.
La Casaca Boxing Club, Argentina. This is for Mr. Benavidez Senior en español, para Argentina, en vivo. Igualmente, gracias. Primero que nada, felicidades a los dos muchachos, muy buen trabajo. Ese es tocante a Junior. Sabemos que Junior viene de 5 años peleando una vez al año casi, promedio de una pelea al año. ¿Este fue el factor que se le dificultó un poquito la pelea hoy? ¿O también el argentino hizo bien las cosas? ¿O una combinación de las dos? Y
muchas gracias por aceptar la pelea. Para mí, José Benavidez hizo muy bien, hizo espectacular. Como él lo dijo, el doctor le dijo que no iba a caminar. Ha tenido 2 peleas muy grandes, ahora pues tuvo una pelea y creo yo que mis ojos ganó y no le dieron la victoria, pero eso no importa.
Sí.
Nosotros como guerreros seguimos peleando. Mucha gente no sabe que yo dejé mi trabajo cuando ellos estaban chicos para irnos a la aventura y yo estoy súper orgulloso de los dos, de lo que han logrado. Hay mucha gente mala también que quiere destruir, pero eso no van a conseguir. Yo creo que nos estamos haciendo muy, muy fuertes y estamos muy unidos y les vamos a dar muy buenas peleas a toda la gente. Y estoy muy orgulloso de los dos y ojalá que den la oportunidad de seguir con ellos y hacer un buen equipo y yo daría mi vida por ellos, ¿no? Y aquí seguimos.
Era la segunda parte de la entrevista, que los planes a futuro. Oh, okay.
Well, so the question was whether Jose's rust played a factor in the fight, and the answer was that no disrespect to the opponent Torres, we have major respect for him. But Jose had a spectacular fight. I thought he won. That he did great. He overcame so many challenges to be able to come back. And many people don't even know that I been Jose's dad. That's my job, and I had to give so much to be able to make these kids, live a happy life. So I'm really proud of them and the effort that they have made, and I thought Jose won the fight.
Questions, guys, questions.
Well, just the future plans for Junior. En español, los planes futuros para Junior.
Como planes es a tirar al gimnasio y entrenarse y peleando, no como antes que dijiste que peleaba una vez al año, como no lo fue. No hay que regresar y si está de ganas y de la pelear, perdió las 5 series al año.
Gracias, Junior. Muchas gracias.
The question was, what's Jose's plan going forward? And Jose was saying that he's going to come back to the gym, and next year he's going to be about fighting 5 or 6 times, not taking as many breaks as he used to. So ideally, fighting 5 or 6 times a year will be the best plan for him. Next question.
Yeah, question.
The question is for Mr. Echo Gutierrez. You think you should be there? ¿Qué tan cerca? How close is that time with Canelo? ¿Qué tan cerca?
Well, give it one. Before you answer that question, Sam, can we get the mic over to Sam? Ask the question on the mic and then. How close is the 9:45?
So I will speak with Mauricio and explain to him that it's time to leave this title. Now, it can be in May, 5 de Mayo, or it can be in September. I'm not ready in September. I'm going with a good faith that we need to face the best 168 to get it away. Everyone, which is David and Bandera Rosa and Jesus. What's up, David? Great fun stuff as always to watch, man. If he's watching, any message to Canelo, and if not a message, why does David Benavidez beat? I mean, I think the fans speak for itself, and very important. Nobody else would know the way. I feel like I'm a bigger guy, stronger guy, a lot of speed. A lot of people say that I don't really want to part of it. They say that all my folks don't have deep there. I would really get hit most of it. I know when I get in the ring, fires a whole so completely different story. I know how strong I know how much pressure I put on, and I know all these guys. I know a fight with Canelo won't be easy, but I'm willing to get my heart and soul and I really to get the victory. But like I said, I'm not like you keep winning my fights. I'm doing it down in passion. My last 5 fights, there's been no competition. No competition. I just go in there and one guy down. And I'm not just going one punch and one punch and punch. I'm doing stuff that no other 168 fighter does. Combinations, 6-7 punch combinations, body shots break down. You know what I mean? So I feel like I deserve that fight. Before I get that fight, they want to put 5 guys in 21 do another fight. The fans are going to keep asking for it. I've been over for 3 fights there. It's 3 fights. We'll keep going. And I don't mind beating anybody. I don't mind beating these guys to get to that spot. I know better than that. If he's not going to know your direction for the next 1, 2, or 3 fights, what's the best you can do out there? Is it fighting a winner, or better be a pound at 75, or would it be Charlo? What's the next best thing? Canelo's not going to get in there. I mean, I don't think it's hard because I don't even know these fights. I don't know what the fight hard, but he's in that instant with Charlo fighting all that, and he didn't really want to fight. But I feel like that's really the narrative for these other fighters. They act like they want to fight
I'm gonna fight. I mean, I would love to fight Berlanga too. You know, hard Puerto Rican punching. You know, he's a hard puncher. You know, so I feel there's a lot of good fights to be made, but people are scared to take the risk. You know, but if you really want to be the best, you're pretty scared to take the risk. But I would love to fight Charlo, Berlanga, Caleb Plant, still, Colin Smith. But gotta go up to 75. I'll go to 75. It doesn't matter. You know, I feel like I got another 10, 12 years left. You know, there's a lot of names to be fought out there, so fighters.
Thanks, David. Just a question for Big Bro. Jose, great to see you back in the ring after 3 years, man. You know, Terrence Crawford a day or two ago, he mentioned you were the best fighter he's ever fought, toughest fight he had. What do you think of that? And do you think he beat Strong Porter next Saturday?
Yeah, but you can ask the question a few times. And Sean, I had something to say with Sean Porter too. He said that I gave him the best fight of his career, Terrence Crawford, but that he has everything I have plus more. Honestly, I don't see anything special from Porter. And if you guys have seen the video of me sparring back when I was way young, I feel like Crawford is a crafty fighter. He's a champion for a reason. He's gonna beat Sean Porter. Sean Porter has nothing special. He doesn't have a good ability. He doesn't need to hit. All he does is other people and move his head like start walking. So I mean, after he gets his ass kicked by Crawford, maybe he gets set up for me since he says he has better ability than me. I don't think that. I was like,
Oh. This is for both brothers. First of all, congratulations to both of you guys. This fight could have gone pretty much different. What was it like for both of you to be on the same card? But not only that, being a beating circle, and then hearing you guys. Once reset was say what it was ecstatic, and this crowd was here for the podcast. So I think that's feel about that.
Well, like I said, dude, it's fighting here in Arizona. It's a total different feeling. It feels like we haven't been here in years, and it feels like we never left. You know, the crowd is here, so supporting, so loving, so the energy they give out is great. When walking out, you know, we're like superstars. You know, it just motivates me even more than thinking of people. It's great, and I would love to. I don't think there's a crowd better, especially for me. When you're tired of it,
Yeah, it's definitely been a blessing, man. Great control. Now the roles are over reversed. 6 years ago, we fought here. Both of my brothers in the car. Now I'm headlining. It is really funny too. Like here, I came from Black Bunny Farms from my girlfriend. You know, I was there. A couple months later, I got the fight with Angulo here, but they got pushed back because of COVID. Everything happened with COVID. So, like I said, it's really amazing because I feel like we're on the right track. We're working extremely hard. I didn't really expect all the love and support that we have from all the people here, but when you don't expect it, that's when you get more. You know, it's crazy. I feel like, you know, the people, they love seeing us fight. And I love fighting with us. I love beating people up. This is gonna be a great place to host fights for me and my brother. You know, I see us fighting here for all the loyal supporters we have here. Amazing fighting for them.
last question. Thank you guys. Thank you for the your support. Other than that, from day one, you guys are loyal. You guys will go fast. Thank you guys. Keep playing hard. So, you got one more question. This question is for Jose. How do we go to the year? Okay, so there's so close to playing.
People being fighting fast. 168, the middleweight, the king. 168. He's a very guy that very disciplined. But I'm pretty sure, I'm positive that David will beat him. You know?
would love to fight him. It will be a tough fight, very dangerous fight. I know they've been saying since they was 2 years old. And that's a fight that people want to see. Everybody wants to see that fight. I guarantee you, they will be good players.
It also motivates me too because everybody I look at, urban teams or Oregon, Trinidad, you know, these dudes, they're 25, 24, 25, 26 years old, you know, fighting the best, multiple world champions. And they didn't have to take that chance, but they did. They took that leap to be great. And I feel like that's what I have. Obviously, this is a very hard fight. I mean, you know, it's the hardest fight I ever had in my career. Nothing's guaranteed, but the work that you put in is guaranteed. I'm willing to work as hard as I can to make sure I secure a victory and get the best possible mental and physical place in my life I've ever been in. You know, I'm gonna be ready. You know, everybody can say whatever they want, but they don't put the work in. I put it. And I know exactly what I'm doing. So once this fight gets signed, whatever it does, the motivation to keep moving, I'll definitely make it. I'll be the grateful picture.
Well, congratulations to David Benavidez with his win over Kyrone Davis and the hometown fans here in Phoenix. Thank you so much, Denton Lukowitz, BGB Promotions, BBC. The Benavidez and Canal happens in 2022. Book it. That is the fight of the year next year. Have a great one, everybody. We look forward to coming back.
Che, Franquito, ya ha acabado la conferencia de prensa. Ahí las palabras de tanto de David como de José Jr. y de José Papá. Y aparte de Kyrone Davis. ¿Alguna otra cosita, Franquito? Porque ya esta sesión ya se dio por terminada. ¿Le vas a cortar ya?
Puede después sacar ahí una exclusiva, buenísimo, y si no, gracias.
Ah, ok, no, pues deja de ver porque ya ahorita ya, de hecho nos limitaron a una pregunta por cada quien, entonces, pero si puedo ahorita captar a alguien rápido, lo capto, pero pues ya me voy a tener que